Hello, welcome to Numb's Adventure Club. Today we are in Cripple Creek, Colorado at a hotel named Hotel St. Nicholas. Of course, we're here to try to communicate with some spirits. Supposedly, it is a very, very, very haunted hotel. So let's get into the story and then we'll start the investigation.
Alrighty, so some background into this building is that in 1890 it was first built as a hospital for all the people that moved here for the gold rush that was going on in the area at the time. It was also it was originated by a group called the Sisters of Mercy, where they were a group of nuns that came from Ireland to make hospitals all throughout the United States, and this was one of the places.
All right, so this hospital was built originally to help the people with the gold rush. There was many people being injured during the gold rush, of course, mining. And also it did have a mental ward, so it did house mentally ill people.
Alrighty, so and then in 1970, the hospital closed down, and a couple business after tried to take over the hospital and make it a different type of business, but did not succeed in it. And then in the year of the 1990s, it reopened up as a hotel, and from then it has been a hotel, of course.
Hotel St. Nicholas, Cripple Creek, Colorado. All right, so there are a couple for sure known spirits, at least to be here. The names of them are Petey and Stinky. Petey is actually a kid who supposedly lives down in the bar and messes with people in the bar, takes their items, moves around their cigarettes, stuff like that.
Yeah, cigarettes are very known to be moved, though.
And Stinky gives off a sewage-like smell, and that's how you'll know his presence is around you, apparently.
Another thing that I read on Stinky is that he likes to stay. There's a big flight of stairs that goes up to the third floor of this hospital, and he likes to sit out there. And people are also said to smell cigarette smoke over by the stairs as well.
Oh, we are on the third floor, aren't we?
We are.
Yeah.
It is cold outside.
Oh,
so
yeah.
We might go out there. We might not.
And there are other spirits here, supposedly. Supposedly people see nuns, miners, and children. They aren't as well known as Petey and Stinky. So let's get started on this investigation. As Tabby said, it is about 18, 20 degrees outside right now. We're at like 10,000 feet elevation, but we're going to try our best to explore the hotel. It's about midnight, so we can't be too loud, but we might put a pause on it and just continue the exploration in the morning and the investigation. So yeah, let's get started on this for tonight and see how it turns out for us. So how many people would you say are staying in this hotel, Tabby?
Like 3, probably.
And we're one of them? Or one of the groups of people?
Well, like 3 groups of people, yeah, but there's probably 3 other individuals in this place.
Right. As normal, we got our whole setup here. What should we start out with today, guys? We also got gummy bears, not sponsored. Alright, so we're going to start out with the EMF readers, but we powered them on, and this one's just consistently staying green. So I think if it goes to anything under red, like the last one, I don't feel like we should trust it at all, just because, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. I think it's just because we're inside and there's all these electronics and stuff, you know what I mean? So yeah, let's try to sit it in the middle. Hello. Ghosts are already toying with us. Nah. It stopped right there. Maybe it's just near the walls and stuff. Huh. Well, barefoot. Show off this room completely though. We have no idea who this guy is. Glenn W.M.J. Palmer. But it's a really, really cute, like old style room. Every step you take in this hotel makes some sort of noise. But yeah, very, very old. 1890. A bathroom. Pretty nice. Alright. You want to go show them parts of the other parts of the hotel at all?
Yeah, we can. We gotta be quiet though.
Yeah, so we are going to have to be quiet. We're going to show the inside of the hotel today. We'll include a clip of the outside hotel soon. All right, we'll see ya. All right, so we just left our room. We're in room 12. We are having to kind of whisper, but it's a little dark in here, so I do apologize. creepy hallway. So some reason they do not have a room 13 at all. It's like blocked off. Kind of creepy. This is the 3rd floor. Private room. It's over here. Goes to room 18. Is that it? Alright, so me and Tabby are gonna go down to the 2nd floor. The 1st floor we won't be able to go to tonight because the owner apparently lives on that floor. But we're gonna head down to the 2nd floor where other people are staying, so we are gonna have to be very, very, very quiet. So let's head down. We just heard a creepy noise from down here too, so that's gonna be fun. This hotel's so loud. Room's impressive. I wonder what's down there. All right. So I think I showed you all we could for tonight. Alright, so we're back into the safety of our room now, but we're going to start the first part of the investigation in here. We just wanted to show off part of the hotel. Sorry we had to be really quiet, but I feel like everything I say in this hotel could be heard by somebody for some reason.
Feels like, yeah.
Yeah, every step we feel like we take, we feel like it's just super loud. So we'll continue our investigation of around the hotel in the morning time, but let's start off in our room. Maybe possibly that's, what do you think?
Yeah. It's like every step we take is just so loud.
But we'll get out there for sure.
We could do like a little bit of it upstairs, up here.
Yeah, on the 3rd floor, because we're the only people on the 3rd floor, so
But I don't think we should go down to like the 2nd or the 1st
maybe
floor.
during the day or something.
Yeah.
But all right, let's start out with the room, and then we'll go out into the 3rd floor, and then we'll check out the rest of the hotel in the morning. All right. All right, so we have some EMF set up right here, and we have no reason why this one's going to green and yellow. But if we do get any evidence from it, I say we don't trust anything red and below, because I think it's just because we're in a room with all these electronics and everything. But yeah, it's a little weird, funky.
No, because I took the EMF reader and I walked around the room and I'm like, there's certain spots in the room, see, like, where it just like turns off all the way. But when I put it up against the bed, it goes to 3. So
I threw a cat ball down in that corner so everybody knows. So if we freak out because that goes off, we're on the bed, so we should not set that off at all. But
oh, let me turn this off. Sorry, guys. And you can see it. So it has 2 lights, possibly 3. And then I just pick it up and it turns off.
maybe it's something to do with the bed. Maybe this is a possessed bed. All right, so if anybody's here with us, would you mind touching one of these devices? They're in my hands. Just come up and touch it and we'll know that you want to talk to us.
Maybe we should try to put this one on the hardwood floor.
The hardwood?
I don't.
Still two lights are still going, but the orange one's not now at all.
I don't understand why it's being so weird. Like this one is weird all the time. Like it will go off all the time in videos and then it won't go off in videos. And then now this has never happened to us though.
Yeah.
where it stays on.
We also haven't done a video inside a house though.
That's
or
true.
like a building at all. So
That actually has power going throughout.
yeah, so that could be why.
But that's also the other thing. Like we've tried it out at our house too.
Yeah,
and it's
it
never
was
done that.
consistent. It was consistent, like getting near light sockets and stuff like that.
So it's just not making sense to me. Well, we'll leave that on the floor if anything changes.
Yeah, so just to let you know, Petey, we brought you a ball that you could play with. It's on the ground right now. Don't be afraid to roll it around or do anything you want with it. We also brought you that. If you want to touch it and communicate with us, it'll just give us a solid answer on if you want to communicate with us. And we also brought this other device, which is pretty much just not the ball one on the ground, but yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. It's just different style. But we just want to get to hear anybody here's story that was at the hospital, that stayed here, or that's trapped here, and we want to know if we can help you move on at all. Yeah. We've heard stories about this place, just consistent stories, and we want to just get to the bottom of it and see if anybody's here at all. We just want to talk to you guys. Hear what
Is
you
there
have to
the
say.
man that sits on the stairs,
Yeah.
like smoking some cigarettes?
He's nicknamed Stinky. Are you here at all, you stinky guy? Are any nuns here or any spirits here at all that want to talk to us?
Is Mary here by chance?
And who was Mary again? Was that the...
So Mary is the sister that actually came to this building and started the hospital. I'm not completely positive what her full name is, but Mary is the sister from Sisters of Mercy that came here. So she could possibly still be here.
Maybe.
She did start it, and she was probably here for quite a bit of time as well if she worked here.
Maybe she had a lot of care for this place and maybe lingers around because of it or something like that. Oh, this turned off. Just turning this back on. But we have other forms of communication that we could use to talk to you guys. Like we have a spirit box which you guys could talk directly through, and we'll actually be able to hear your guys' voices. So if you guys want us to use any other equipment, please just let us know. Alright, so I want to try a different method of communication that we haven't used before. I don't believe in any videos, but we have seen other paranormal investigators use it. So this is just a normal pen, really awful flashlight. Just click on, click off. And our hope on using it is that we'll keep it off and we'll try to have the spirit turn it on as a form of yes or no questions. So yeah. Alright, so we just have it set up on the table next to us and we're going to try to use that. So if any spirits are here and they'd like to talk to us, would you be able to come up and turn on the flashlight? That'll let us know that you want us to continue to communicate with you. We've heard a lot of stories about this place and we just want to get to the bottom of it and see if you guys are still around.
Was this your doctor's room? Was this where you were examined? Maybe taken care of as a patient?
We came specifically to speak to anybody that still resides here.
If you need energy, we give you permission to take any from any of these objects near us.
And we give you permission to touch us or speak to us in any way.
I don't know about touching us, but...
Right. That's going up to yellow for some reason now. Is that you trying to tell us that you want to talk to us? Maybe mess around with us or something? It only went up to yellow though, and it has been acting really funky. Do you want to maybe come touch the flashlight and turn it on? Or possibly this other device that we have on the bed? Just so we know that you want to talk to us.
We mean no harm. We just like to get your guys' stories out. Maybe hear about you. There's only 2 people that are known to still be living here.
I'm just gonna try to turn that off and turn it back on again. I'm just gonna hold it. Oh, it stopped. So if anybody is here and wants to communicate with us, could you come touch this device again? Just come and hold on to it for a minute, and then we know that we could come talk to you. We just want to make sure that we aren't disrespecting you in any way, forcing you to do something you don't want to do. If you don't want us to talk to you, could you touch it? I'm really shaky tonight. It's really late though.
Did you hear that?
Huh.
There's like a little bang.
Was that you who did that bang? Is that somebody trying to scare us or show us something? Is there anybody in this room with us? Maybe sitting on the bed? Huh. That's weird. Not over here on the bed. Nothing over here on the bed at all. For some reason, it's in the middle of us. Are you sitting right here on the bed at all? We need a clear sign to know that you're here. There's a lot of people that don't believe that you are here or that you exist, and we just want to know. We want to show these people and prove them wrong. That you guys have stories, that you guys are here.
Petey, if you're nearby, we'd like to talk to you.
It's like triggering in different places. Is it maybe over here that's doing it? It does go yellow when we get near the lamp. For some reason when I lay it on the bed, it goes again. Do you maybe want to try an EVP or a spirit box session?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Can you make that go off again?
If you are here, could you come and touch it like you just were? So this little temperature gauge right here, there's a little temperature gauge on it and just tells you if there's any rapid change in temperature pretty much. And it was just going off when we turned it on for some reason. I asked for it to stop and it stopped. I wish we would have caught that on camera, but it always happens off camera.
That's true.
If anything's here that wants to talk to us, come touch this device again. Make it go beep just like you just were. Huh. Alright. Well, let's get set up.
Alrighty, so Silas is going to be jumping into the Estes method.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was hopping on already. So, I'm not sure if you guys can hear that. Pretty freaking loud.
Alrighty. So let's ask some questions, I guess.
Actually, are you fine doing something before we start?
What's up?
Would you be fine if I laid down in the bed just so I could get as comfortable as possible and maybe like immerse myself in it a little bit more? You know what I mean?
Sure.
Really, I just want an excuse to lay down.
And then, so this is a hotel for St. Nicholas, but why you got the Antlers Hotel up here?
They are obsessed
going on
with
here?
it.
If anything's touching this device, could you step away?
The light's still on.
Is it? So, guys, the reason I moved my fingers back, because if you look right here, there's a little temp reset button. And it'll reset the temp and just reset the button. But some reason, I've never seen it do this before. And my fingers is away from that button. Just to make
It's
sure.
off now.
Do you want to come and touch that again if that was you touching it?
Can you stop touching it for me, please?
Sorry, we're asking you to do a lot. That's weird. You like this device, huh?
It's like ding, 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 ding. Okay, let's call it good on the temperature gauge.
Alright, and now
Let's
watch.
jump in.
I'm gonna reset it now, guys. And it just turns off like that, yeah. But I'm gonna turn off the temp gauge in general, just so it doesn't, unless you want to use that as a form of communication while I'm in. That was weird, huh?
It's hella chilly, guys. Hecka chilly. Alrighty. So Silas is in there. So, if there's anyone here with us, would you let yourself know? You could speak through to Silas through this little machine he has laying on his stomach. Is Petey here? Petey, I hear you like to take a lot of cigarettes and move them around. What about the stinky man? You like to smoke some cigarettes in the back, huh? If anyone's here and would like to communicate, you can talk through this little device Silas has with him. You can speak and he'll be able to communicate for you. Is there a PD here? Maybe a nun that used to work in this hospital. There must have been a lot of tragedy that occurred here. We'd just like to communicate. If you need any type of energy, we give you permission to take it from the objects that we have around us. Just give us some type of sign. We heard this is one of the most haunted hotels in Colorado. We've heard that people say the spirits that live here are very friendly. Don't mean no harm, would like to communicate lots. Can you speak to me and Silas? Can you say hello, give us a sign? I can hear the spirit box in his headphones. It's pretty creepy, guys.
Girl.
Girl? I'm a girl. Do you like girls? Girls are pretty nice. Am I talking to a girl? Are you a female that used to work here? Or was a patient, possibly? I'm not getting very much.
Alright, so we're gonna put Tabby in the Estes method now. I only heard one thing, and it was girl, I do believe, but yeah, let's get started. I'm not gonna stand so close to her. You don't need to see her pores. Is there any spirit here that's wanted to communicate with me? Or that has tried to communicate with me already? We aren't trying to leave you guys unheard. We're trying to figure out if there's anything we could do to help you guys here. In your situation, whatever it be. We heard that this place was once a mental ward also. Is there anybody from that mental ward still lingering around here? Or any of the nurses that helped him? footsteps. I swear to God. Huh. Sorry, I'm not sure exactly what that looked like. The screen wasn't on. But, yeah. Oh. 1 second. The camera is glitching. We'll be right back, guys. Alright, so I haven't even asked really any questions for Tabby's Estes method yet. For some reason I heard some footsteps outside. The camera screen was all messed up and for some reason, but I just want to know if there are any spirits here, would you be able to give me an age of how old you were? Or would you be able to tell me your name? If you don't want to talk to me, I understand, but is there just something you could tell us so we know you don't want us to talk to you? Because we'll leave you alone if you just give us one clear sign. Oh, keep on hearing noises and I'm freaking myself out, guys, for no reason. Is Petey here at all? A kid known by the name of Petey? Are you here? We brought you a ball to play with if you want to. We came just to speak to you or any of your other friends. Oh, I touched her leg. Is there anything you want to tell us or get off your chest at all? Remember, we're just trying to help you pass on or share your story if that will help you feel better. We aren't here to do anything bad to you or disrespect you at all. Alright, so we both went through an Estes method and none of us really caught anything, so we want to maybe try an EVP, and if that doesn't work, we want to exit the room and maybe come back and try again in here. Because, you know, they might not just stay in one room, they might wander around, you never know. So we'll check out everywhere in this hotel first before calling it the end of the investigation. But yeah, let's get started with an EVP session first. And we have never caught anything on the EVP. Let me erase everything first. Oh, there's no files. All right, perfect. All right, so we've joined you in hopes to communicating with you. Is there anybody here with us?
Is there a PD here?
Do you like when people come and visit? Alright, so we've joined you in hopes to communicating with you. Is there anybody here with us?
Is there a PD here?
Do you like when people come and visit? Didn't hear nothing. I say, let's leave the room for a little bit and let's come back and try again a little bit later. Let's go explore the third floor a little bit, if that's cool with you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a little couch out there too where we can chill at, so it'll be cool. Alright, we'll see y'all in a second when we're out there. Alright, so we are out on the third floor right now, and we got our EMFs with us, our spirit box, and our EVP. We didn't bring the cap or the flashlight because we figured if this other stuff didn't go off, those mice most likely would not. But, yeah. Huh. It's got a really creepy vibe up here. For sure. Alright. If there's any spirits still on this hallway or in this hotel at all, if you would come up here to talk to us, we would love to speak to you. If you could touch this device. It's completely down at this point. Alright, so we're going to keep the EMF running and we're going to try an Estes method out here. I'm just in the middle of the hallway on this random couch, but let's try it out.
Is there anyone here? Is there anyone that would like to talk to us? Is there the stinky man? Your staircase is just through that doorway. Petey, are you nearby? Just like to talk to whoever would like to speak with us. It's very quiet out tonight. Nice and peaceful, quiet, cold night. Can you give us any type of sign? Can you come here and say hi to Silas for us?
Yes.
You want to talk to Silas, maybe?
Yes.
If you like, I can ask him to speak instead. If you're here, can you light up this EMF reader next to Silas? Oh my god, guys. I literally just heard something like it sounded like a door was opening over there. One of those doors sounded like they were opening.
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
Like which one?
I think the one 15.
15. If somebody just came out of that room, do you want to touch this device on the couch?
That's what I asked.
Or sit next to me? We got plenty of room on this couch for you.
You said you wanted to talk to Silas. He's here now.
Is that what it was?
I asked, I said, will you talk to Silas? And it said yes. And I said, if you would like to talk to him instead. And he said yes again. And then I asked, I said, if you're here, please touch this EMF reader. And that's when I heard the thing.
We'll get in the spot, Tabby. We're just gonna keep on rolling. Just because that's a little weird that Tabby heard that. So if anything does happen, I don't want to miss it. You gotta boot it up. If there's any spirits here, I heard that you wanted to speak to me, so I'm coming to speak to you now. I just wanted to know your story. Is Petey here at all? Or Stinky?
Yeah.
Oh boy. So I'm talking to Petey right now? Could you confirm that for me? Am I speaking to you, Petey? Or was it really Stinky? And so one little fact about this hotel is all the reports of the spirits living here, they have always just been mischievous or not threatening, not angry at all. So I don't feel like we have anything to worry about in that aspect. But so can you confirm who I'm speaking to one more time? Tell me the name. I heard you wanted to speak to me, so I came to talk to you. Are you trapped here? Is there anything you wanted to tell me? Keep on hearing like distant bangs, but that could be people on the lower floor. Did somebody come out of one of those rooms down there at all? Maybe to come talk to us? Tabby looks just like drawn to over there right now. Huh. Do you guys have a favorite room or a favorite floor that maybe you want us to come to instead? Are you happy with the new owners of this place? Do they treat you nice? Oh shit. There was just a bang, definitely. There was just a bang, definitely, guys. It definitely sounded second floor. But it stopped after the first one. Was that you making that bang? Are you coming up here or wandering? Huh. I don't know. There was only one really response that you said, but it was very intelligent to what I said. Mm-hmm. But I feel like, I don't know, if we hear yes or no's, I feel like it could go to so much, you know what I mean? So it's hard to tell if it's anything. I've been hearing consistent noises though. I heard a bang from the second floor. Oh. I want to check out what this room is over here. I haven't been over here yet. Oh, this is creepy. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be in here. Okay. It's the fire escape. It's really, really, really cold. Did you come over here to smoke a cigarette, Stinky? I don't smell anything, actually. I was just wondering. Alright. Well, I don't think we could do the second floor tonight. Do you maybe want to try to go back into our room and see if we could get anything else there?
Yeah, we can try.
Yeah. Alright, so we're about to break for the night, but we just wanted to come back in here and try one more Estes method with me. We just wanted to see if maybe the spirits wanted to give it one more go at communicating before we went to bed. And we are leaving in the morning, so please try to communicate with us if you guys can. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, but yeah, and then we're going to break for the night and we'll go and explore the second floor tomorrow and just do a little investigation on there too.
And hopefully we can give you guys a bigger tour of a bigger and better tour of the hotel since it won't be so dark.
Yeah, we could definitely do all of the inside and stuff, and then we'll show the outside tomorrow for sure. So stick around for that. All right.
All right.
All right.
Alrighty, so he's in. If there's anyone here that would like to communicate, this is going to be our last time we're going to be attempting tonight to contact anything and anyone. If you'd like to talk to us, we have a couple different devices here that you can communicate through us. We have this one here next to Silas, and we have this other one over here that you can light up to let us know you're here. Petey, are you here? We heard some noises from outside the room. It sounded like somebody was trying to come out of a room. Was it a guest? Maybe a patient? Doctor? None? This place has been a home to lots of people. or maybe even a temporary home to people. Maybe even the place of death for people. We'd like to communicate with anyone we can, get your story out. We mean no harm. If you need any type of energy, I give you permission to take anything from around us.
Alright guys, so we are right outside our room now. We slept very well here. Nothing really happened to us over the night at all. But we're going to start off with showing off the hotel for this morning. And then we're going to start an investigation on the third and then go back down to the second again for our last little step. So let's get this done. Alright, so here's the beautiful upstairs during the daytime. Very wonderful hotel. Very great accommodations. It was about 120 for us to stay, and we got a really nice room, but you guys could get suites for even just like $10, $20 more. Yeah, it was really nice to stay here. But let's go explore the front of it, Tabby. Alright, so yeah, our room was on the 3rd floor, but we're heading down to the 2nd now. We'll be able to show it off better since it's daytime. I love these old style hotels. They're really beautiful. That's a suite. Oh my gosh, these rooms. The hotel's just super loud every single time you take a step though. There's literally nothing in this room. Huh. Alright. I think I showed everything I could on this floor. I poked my, there's an empty room down there. Yeah. But let's keep going. Some of the art around here is really cool on the walls and stuff. Here, let me turn off this light so you can see a little easier. Whoa. Cripple Creek Hospital. Whoa.
That's what I said. This too.
From hospital to hospitality, the St. Nicholas prevails.
That's cool.
Alright, so this is the very front of the building. Like into the lobby. Pretty creepy.
Our room was up there with the window open.
Yeah, on the 3rd floor. Somebody has a balcony. That would have been nice to stay at.
I think that's room 13.
Room 13.
13 or...
Oh, then they don't actually have that room, do they?
Yeah, it's either room 13 or 12.
Alright, well, let's wander our way around the building and let's show the back side of it and stuff. And then we'll get started on our investigation. Alright. It is still so cold here, huh?
Yeah. The Hotel St. Nicholas Boiler Room tab.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it is kind of like boiler room. We turned on the heater last night and it literally...
Started boiling. Oh my gosh. The Hotel St. Nicholas.
It'd be cool if they had the hospital sign still.
Yeah, it would be really cool. I feel like a lot of people wouldn't come then.
The Boiler Room Tavern is the bar that's underneath.
Yeah, so the Boiler Room Tavern is the place where PD likes to hang out the most. He'll steal packs of cigarettes from people there.
And they actually have the original boilers still in the building as well.
Oh, do they?
I believe.
Alright, and then last here's the back of the building. Just kind of the entranceway through the night and then also fire escape. Alright, let's start this investigation. Oh, here's another sign about St. Nicholas Hospital itself.
There's a picture of what it used to look like.
It's there. We miss these pictures. Those are cool. What's that? Oh, that's just a train company. Then a train crash. Oh, is that the hospital also?
It doesn't look like the same building though.
It is though, you could tell, look at that. That's the front stairs with the balcony right there.
But St. Nicholas's building has another building on this side.
Well, I mean, they did turn it into a hospital, so they probably added on to it and stuff. Or, I mean, not a hospital, I meant a hotel, but yeah, they could have added on to it through the mental ward or anything like that. That's definitely the building. Well, these stairs are really loud, so I'm gonna cut for a minute. All right, so we're getting our first part of our investigation, just started out on the 3rd floor. Tabby does have his spirit box in her hand. You grab the EMF, Tabby.
Yeah.
It'd be so cool if we got an EVP this time. I really just want to get an EVP so I could include it in the video, do like a little snippet of like the audio, you know what I mean? But yeah, let's get started. You want to turn on that EMF? Is it going off at all again?
Nope.
All right. Oh, that one went off, but it was like radiation right when I booted it up, which wouldn't make sense. So if any spirit is here in St. Nicholas Hotel, or if they still think it's the hospital, we're here to communicate with you and just talk to you. We're trying to get your story out, and we have many devices that we brought to talk to you. If you would like to speak with us, would you be able to touch one of these devices on the couch and make it beep or go a different color?
This one went up to 5 and 6 for a second and then went back down.
Did it?
Yeah.
We ain't never really seen that one go off too much. PD, if you're here, would you be willing to come upstairs? Or if the ghost that goes by Stinky is here, would you be able to come upstairs at all and speak to us? How about any of the nuns or any remaining spirits that are here? We're inviting you all upstairs. We came specifically to speak to you all, and it'd be awesome if we could hear somebody's story before we leave. You could take the energy from any of our devices or any of the lights around.
We mean no harm. We just like to hear you guys' stories.
All right, so we're gonna just go through a series of a couple questions and hope to get a response on the recorder. So,
Alrighty. Is anyone here that would like to talk to us?
did the nuns take care of you guys?
Were any of you guys mistreated here at the hospital?
All right, let's listen back. All right, so we're just gonna play it back now.
Is anyone here that would like to talk to us?
Did the nuns take care of you guys?
Were any of you guys mistreated here at the hospital?
All right, so we're gonna head down to the 2nd floor now and do our final investigation down there. It's about our checkout time pretty soon, but let's go on that. All right. All right, so we went to go do our investigation on the 2nd floor, and the desk person came up to us and talked to us for a long time, so we won't be able to do it. But he gave us a ton of information. He gave us the most haunted room in the building. He said it was room 11, at least from what all the ghost hunters he said does. He says a lot of people he believes hypes it up, but this place is definitely haunted. He said there is no negative spirit here whatsoever. They're all positive. And he said he's had dozens experience in the past many years that he's worked here. And it was just an amazing story. So we definitely will be coming back for room 11. We have decided on that. We will come back for room 11. We are super excited for it. He gave tons of stories of people coming in and finding stuff, hearing stuff, experiencing stuff. It was just a wonderful time. He said a lot of people experience orbs, feelings, stuff like that. So yeah. Yeah, we definitely will be coming back at some point. And this was an amazing hotel, amazing hospitality. And apparently also one more thing about the story is we kind of gave a little bit of misinformation earlier when we asked if the nuns mistreated them at all. Apparently the nuns, they were just outstanding. They came from Ireland just to take care of these people, and they took on an extra devotion of helping the poor, sick, and people who are less fortunate than them. So thank you for everybody who works in a healthcare setting and helps out people. We always appreciate you guys, and we will see you guys when we come back. So yeah.
And then to add on to what Silas said about room 11 is known to be the most haunted room because it used to be the surgical room where they'd perform all the surgeries. And a little story that the gentleman told us as well of one of his experiences in there is that he said that he walked into the room and he said that there's a closet on your right side when you walk in. So when you walk in, you're supposed to walk to the left. He said that he heard a scream come from out of the closet when he had walked into it. And he said that he did not return into that room for 10 more days.
Yeah, that would be scary. And so we will be returning to this place as quickly as possible. Just let us know down in the comments on when you guys want to see it again. Yeah. But there is also another hotel nearby here that we will also be investigating also. It's called the Victor Hotel in Victor, Colorado. And apparently they used to store bodies on the 4th floor of it during the winter, during the cold season when they could not break the ground to make the graves. So we'll be checking that out probably next for our next hotel investigation. But let us know what you thought down below in the comments, and if you do want us to return. We had a great time here. We wish we could have gone more in depth, but that was kind of our fault because we did not show up on time.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, so we have a lot more information and we could do a lot more research. Just let us know if you want us to come back because we for sure want to come back.
Yeah, most definitely. Get room 11 next time.
Oh yeah, the most haunted surgical room.
The bar,
the parlor, every haunted place that he said. So yeah, just let us know down below in the comments and we'll see y'all next video.
Peace out.
Peace.